same neck bead was color-coded and designed in such a way that women, irrespective of their literacy status, can distinguish between the color of normal and abnormal vaginal discharge. But will women be able to afford the treatment? Well, they might not. Therefore, these neck beads will be designed by those women who cannot afford their treatment.
By using art as an engaging teaching methodology, we create a space where youth can acquire such skills in a fun and engaging manner.
So I'm asking you today, will you partner with me and help provide the initial funding needed to enhance the lives of thousands of Indigenous young people?
And now me and my team for Yellow vs Blue are working to help and support youth globally, not just in Egypt, through online mental health support like one-to-one coaching, and also support groups and adding new habits to their life.
Millions of people from different origins, nationalities and religions arrived to my country looking for a better future. Argentina was built as a melting pot, but xenophobia and racism to the last waves of immigration have brought fear and despair.
People are forced to dispose of their waste in water bodies, in canals, and even the drainage that flows through the front of their houses. This continuous practice is detrimental to the environment and even to the health of these people, as the community is prone to flood and other outbreak of diseases like cholera, malaria, and other waterborne diseases.
This is why I started Be a Brave Vietnamese project, to use workshops to provide education about child sexual abuse in primary schools across my town. To be a brave Vietnamese means all Vietnamese children can be brave to say no to inappropriate behaviors.
Through the Waridi Mentorship Forum, I envision a community whereby the youths will be able to get life skill trainings on career development, on how they can apply for these global opportunities, and how they can be able to access quality education.
We'll tackle climate change step by step, one child at a time. Let's educate today, envisioning tomorrow.
Come stand with me with your strength, support, voice and resources so that no girl ever drops out of school because of an ordinary bodily function, and no woman ever dies because she cannot afford a sanitary product.
It is my initiative as a student to help youth appreciate learning through a program consisting of reading workshops, hands-on learning sessions and debates in a fun and competitive environment.
Work of meaningful work is important to me because I believe that companies have a responsibility in our society to give back. By giving back, we can build a stronger society and also a more sustainable environment.
Redefine the cooking culture in my community through training. We don't need to change Egypt overnight, but with your help, this community issue will not have to be bigger than it already is.
I therefore call upon volunteers and stakeholders in the health sector to come on board and help me with my project in terms of raising awareness and training the next generation for them to thrive.
Take for example Pedro, a farmer I know, who's now in debt of almost $20,000 due to loans and investment scams. My project aims to help people like Pedro by implementing a financial education campaign with a multi-sectoral approach.
We no longer need you to be non-racist. We need you to be actively anti-racist. Our youth deserve to feel safe and be given grace. Your voice holds power. Will you lend it to us to make this exhibition a reality?
Here at Sign for Health, we empower health workers and medical students by teaching them sign language in basic sign language training courses for healthcare to empower them to help patients and help save lives and help make sure that misunderstandings do not cause unnecessary deaths.
I believe education is a pillar for our community's development, and oral health is very important for their well-being. I love what I do, and what a better way of helping others than giving them reasons to smile.
Every young person deserves an equal chance at learning their rights to freedom, pleasure, and good health with what we could possibly teach them. All I need is another person to envision this.
I'm currently providing information sessions for adolescents to discuss pregnancy prevention, and I'm providing them with a list of places where they can access condoms for free.
I want children in my city to understand that we don't have a planet B, and I want to help to raise this generation who will fight for a clean and healthy environment in Gebes.
I
want to do is I want to connect young Roma leaders from all over Romania and give them all the necessary tools in order to become activists for Roma rights.
There are millions of Tajik people who work in Russia under poor conditions with low wages and usually unofficially to support their families. I truly believe that they, just like me, have the potential to pursue one of the highly demanded and highly paid jobs in the world.
And I believe that Africa's problems will be solved by the current young people who have innovations, who are creative. They just need the assistance in terms of being invested in.
And I'm a medical student at the University of Khartoum in Sudan, and I would like to use this video to further explain my sustainability-related project that is working on sexual and reproductive health and rights with a focus on maternal health.
I believe that if every single household, office, and school has this mental health first aid kit, people will be more open to talk about mental illnesses, and we will actually work towards having a global well-being.
Overcoming all the struggles and continue to afford, at least give back something to my community, I began to study and work in the field of agriculture in order to tackle the challenges of food security in our land. In the process, I came up with this idea of developing an organic fertilizer to fertilize the rocky soil and to give a high yielding capacity of crop.
And most of the cities in Afghanistan, especially in my hometown, people discharge household wastewater to the groundwater. Meanwhile, they use groundwater as the only source of drinking water. People do this action and they think it's not a problem. But the groundwater is polluted by this action.
If we want young people to intervene in society wisely, we have to make them feel empowered and aware of the problems that are happening in their communities and in their cities. As so, to contribute with the solution.
And that moment would always last. Not every program is this diverse, where everyone is so dispersed. Across the world, we may have lost our touch. We build our program with technology and such. Virtually, we're family and got to know each other. To have a Kenyan sister and a Portuguese brother. Understanding gender, mother leadership to mental health. In YLA, we learned that diversity of knowledge is wealth. With activity design, we make our projects shine. We engage in self-awareness. We see our fairness. Through what better looks like, we strive for wellness. Sad that we can go to the USA. Regardless, we're excited to be part of the YLA. While some lost their play, we're glad of summer. Sorry guys, I can't read it. Understanding gender, mother leadership to mental health. In YLA, we learned that diversity of knowledge is wealth. With activity design, we make our projects shine. We engage in self-awareness, we see our fairness. Through what better looks like, we strive for wellness. Sad that we can't go to the USA. Regardless, we're excited to be part of YLA. While some lost their play, we're glad our summer was spent this way. After all, you win some and you learn some, and truly the outcome is wholesome.